Okay, Cody. So I was watching you today, and you have a long, lanky frame, and people seem to be having a tough time finishing on you, and scrambling seems to be. I get tired watching. I get tired watching. It's like watching people get caught in a spider's web, right? Like insects get caught, and I'm like, man, this guy just like is frustrating and hard to wrestle, right?
Yes, sir.
Where does that style come from? Just the frame that you were given and what you use?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta use what the good Lord give me, so I use it to the best of my abilities. Definitely helps wrestling with John a lot. Will, you see me wrestling Will today, so mainly those two guys are really good at scrambling and getting out of position, so it helps me be able to do the same thing. Also, I think it sort of plays in the part that I wrestled in Georgia, and Georgia, has like Cliff Fretwell, Hadley Roper, and people like that doing compound like scramble camps and stuff. So I grew up doing stuff like that. So sort of I'm comfortable there, but John Mark's trying to get me out of scrambling and do more baseline defense stuff.
There's nothing wrong with baseline. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do it. I promise. You'll get results. I promise. Okay. You can sprawl and push a guy's knees away. It's okay. And spin, score. You're okay. It's all right. Was I ever at any of the stuff when you were at Compound? Was I ever at any of the camps or anything?
It's been so long since I've worked out there. I mean, dang, this is my 5th year now, so I haven't wrestled at Compound in almost.
So do you have this year and next year then?
Mm-hmm.
You get to be a super senior too, huh?
Yep.
Right now, is it Will? No, it's Thomas and
Cody.
Cody. They're
Yep.
They're super seniors this year.
Yep.
Okay. It's Cody Russell,
Yep.
not to be confused with Cody Bond, right?
Yeah.
Right. Are you guys' names spelled the same?
Nah, his is spelled.
Are you I?
C-O-D-I and I'm C-O-D-Y.
You're Y. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's Georgia guy too.
Yep.
A lot of Georgia on this team. Georgia does it gets overlooked a lot, but it is an emerging.
I was about to say, yeah, we with the recruits and stuff that's been coming in and out, and then on the big boards and stuff, Georgia's definitely making a rise up through the rankings. So it's cool to see that, because a lot of those guys were really young when I was coming through, and you could see like all the potential and stuff. So it's really cool to see them now like making their own path.
I mean, really, really good, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so, and we've had them up at like Brecksville before, Iron Man. I mean, if you want to be elite, that's what you got to do. You know that. What high school did you go to?
I went to Madison County.
Madison.
Yeah.
Everybody talks counties down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's from Madison County. That guy's from Gwinnett County, right? Gwinnett's an Atlanta area one, isn't it? I got that right, didn't I?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. So it's like people say that to me, and I'm like, why are you speaking counties? But I get it. You're telling me a geographical area. What would you say the biggest thing about being a member of App State, coming here, and the culture of App State wrestling? What's the biggest thing you enjoy about it?
Family. Like, just being with my brothers every day, wrestling with them. I mean, I just don't think that there's any other place like it. I've had my opportunities to go other places, and I would never trade this place. I would never leave it.
It's like another world here.
Yeah.
You're in the mountains. There's no good way to get here.
Yeah.
Once you get here, though, it's out of this world, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing like it, right? I mean, it's incredible. What's the biggest thing you would like people to know in the country? You had 5 champs last year in your conference, 7 qualifiers. You broke or tied. Did you break or tie the amount? You broke it.
Yep.
So, and somehow, once again, I'm going to keep saying it. Somehow you didn't win the conference title. I'm still confused.
Yeah.
But I think that Campbell does a lot. They got big move guys, and they pin a lot. They get a lot of bonus points.
Yeah.
So that ended up being the difference, right?
I think that, personally speaking, from my own experiences, that when I lost in the duel to Campbell, I went outside of the arena and like broke down. Like I was a mess, because I thought that I let my team down. So when I got the opportunity to wrestle that kid again in the SoCon finals, I told myself before I went out there that I got to right the wrongs from the previous meeting. And for like, no one knows me, so my only way of getting to the national tournament is to beat this guy. And he stands in my way, so I have to go. He's in my way. I got to go beat him. So from personal experience, like I don't know how we didn't win the conference championship. Like I know that's part of what we want to do, but at the end of the day, like our goals is to have national champions and All-Americans. Like conference championships will come with that. So I'm not stressing too much over that. Look at the bigger picture.
Biggest takeaway from your first trip to the NCAA tournament? Right? It was your first time, right?
Yeah.
First qualification. 0-2?
Yeah.
Right? What's the biggest takeaways from that tournament? Winning your conference, getting the AQ, right? Automatically qualify. Getting there, not performing how you want to perform, and the guys are really good.
Yeah.
For people who don't know that level, right? What's your biggest takeaway?
I know a lot of it's some cliche stuff to say, but like not getting caught up in the lights. The second I stepped out on the mat, I was just like flabbergasted because I grew up watching this tournament on TV. Like it was my goal as a little kid. Like I had it written down all over the place. Like national champion, All-American. Like that's what I want to do. I finally was out on the stage to where I watched my idols wrestle, and I just froze up, tense. Didn't wrestle until the second period.
Did you have Willits? Did you wrestle one of the Willits brothers?
Yeah, I did.
Ian was their coach.
Yeah, I know.
How crazy is that, right?
Yeah.
So Ian was their coach, and now he's got a coach against him. So that's weird for him, but he knows what the guy's doing, and he's got a good scouting report on the guy. And the guy obviously got better.
Yeah.
So not freezing up, I guess, is the takeaway from that. Like
Yeah.
not letting the lights get to you in the arena, yeah? Well, now there's going to be a crowd. Now it's going to be in Detroit.
I'm prepared now. I've seen it. I know what I got to do to be there. I have the skills and the assets that make me believe that I should be on that podium. So, again, there's 32 other people in my way. I have to do whatever it takes to get on that podium.
I just got to put this out there. You know, when I look at you, have a beautiful head of hair. You got a great head of hair, right? Like that's a good head of lettuce, man. Come on. And you just showered and dried off and got in here, right?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty amazing. That's amazing. That looks like there's product in there in the whole 9 yards, right? These are not like a grinder thing. Then you got these beat up ears.
Yeah, I do.
Come on, man. What are you doing? Wear your headgear.
I do. I wear my headgear.
Do you know what happened to mine? My headgear got ripped off, and that's how I got my first cauliflower.
Really?
That's the thing. That's the thing. But I don't have a head of lettuce like that. I had a straw. I still got it though for like an old dude.
Yeah.
Still got it at least, right? It's not running away yet or anything. The hairline's not running back off. What's the biggest thing you want people to know about App State Wrestling? What John Mark Bentley's built here?
Culture. We are a team of culture. Got these core beliefs and values, and we live by them every single day. The brotherhood, the bond that you'll make here are unmatched with anywhere else. So, I mean, just as long as you come here ready to work your tail off.
Good things will happen.
Yep.
All right. You got anything else for me?
No, sir.
I got some defense soap for you because conference champs get defense soap, okay?
Oh, really?
I got some gear I don't have gear. I got stickers. I already hooked Randall up. Thank you for the time. Good luck to you guys.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Mountaineers.
Yes, sir. Go Mountaineers. Thank you.